Well, when we were setting up the program, I remember we put a small team together. We went off into the backside of the Johnson Space Center into a bunker and just put our heads together and said, what would a set of requirements look like? What are we trying to do? And we drew circles on the board and said, well, we're really talking about some core capabilities here to service the space station. Starting with cargo capabilities and then evolving to crew. And when we started thinking about cargo, well, what type of cargo? And we evolved into these what we called four capabilities, A, B, C, and D. A being the basic capability of carrying unpressurized cargo up to the station. B would be the pressurized or the internal cargo. C would be the capability to return some of that cargo back to Earth, some of the science and some of the payloads. And then D would be eventually the crew transportation. So those became our core capabilities. That's what we talked about. And in using the Space Act Agreement instead of a traditional contract, this gave us flexibility to talk about these capabilities in terms of what are the ultimate goals. What is it that is of interest to us here at NASA? The primary goal was just to see a new space transportation capability. Now, this was new, and I'm differentiating space transportation from launch services. We had been purchasing launch services for quite a while, but we did not have the capability in America to transport cargo or crew to a destination in space. And I think that distinguished our program as something different. That capability just didn't exist. So we really could not go out to the market and purchase that. That would have been ideal. Go to a catalog or a website and be able to purchase some transportation services. So we didn't have that capability. So we knew we could not order a commercial item. It just didn't exist. So that gives us a couple options. We can either move into a research and development contract to help that capability emerge, or in this case, take an investor approach and offer financial and technical support because we believed that this capability was within the grasp of commercial, U.S. commercial providers. I believe establishing these high-level goals in terms of these four capabilities we discussed were very important. It gave the contractors a lot of flexibility to innovate and optimize their design rather than building to something that we had specified. NASA's very used to and very good at writing requirements to meet our mission objectives. This was an exercise in really loosening up the requirements and maximizing the opportunity for innovation.